Votes are in. It is election night here in California. We are live as the ballots are being counted.
One of the races is to run LA. Polls predict Karen Bass and Rick Caruso will face off for mayor, but one could take all tonight.
That's right. The top cop in LA County also on the ballot. Sheriff Alex Villanueva trying to hold on to his job tonight among a crowded field of candidates. Welcome to Kcal Dt News at 8, streaming live on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm Susie Sa.
And I'm Juan Fernandez, in tonight for Jeff Vaughn. Well, California's primary election is in the books. Polls are officially closed.
And we have team coverage as votes are being counted right now for major races like governor, LA mayor, and LA County sheriff. We begin with Kcal Dt's Joy Benedict. She's live in Downey tonight at the Tally Operations Center. Joy?
That's right, guys. This is where all the action is happening tonight. The polls did officially close just a few moments ago, but we are live, as you mentioned, outside the Tally Operations Center. You see they have the Sheriff's Department out here. They have a big media entrance. They just let everybody in maybe 30 seconds or so ago. But inside in a few minutes, first they'll start tallying the vote by mail ballots, and then the other ballots from all the different areas will start flooding in here. But take a look at this video, as it wasn't too long ago that we were over in Sherman Oaks with some last-minute voters. And let me tell you, that particular place there on Van Nuys Boulevard was pretty packed, as you can see, as folks were waiting in line just to cast their ballot themselves. And talking to many who were coming out last minute, they say they preferred to do it there in person. It just felt a little bit more real. And they said these local elections were just too important to pass.
Because there's a lot of bad stuff happening in the world right now, and I guess to try and find the right people to fix those problems. It's pretty depressing being like a young person and like seeing like the world burning around you in like so many different ways, and like hopefully like the small changes make a difference.
What are your biggest issues of concern?
Probably for crime reduction and homelessness reduction as well.
The homelessness and crime, because it seemed, because of COVID, it seemed like people have lost their minds, and things that wouldn't have happened 4 years ago is happening now.
Now, although voter turnout is usually low in a non-presidential election year, this is also a primary, all of these things taking into account. But nonetheless, the folks that we were talking to or speaking with when they were at the polls tonight, they say they were very involved. They wanted to make sure that their vote and their opinion mattered, and they wanted to make sure that they cast that ballot before 8 p.m. And you are hearing that really all over Los Angeles County, as everyone has a reason for going ahead and filling in that little bubble box and making sure that their vote counts. Guys.
All right, Joy, thank you so much. Now to the race for LA City Mayor Rick Caruso, spending a record $40 million of his own money on his campaign. He is facing stiff competition tonight from Congresswoman Karen Bass and LA City Council member Kevin De Leon.
If someone gets more than 50% of the vote tonight, he or she wins. If not, the top two will face each other in November.
Kcal Dt political reporter Tom Waite is live at the Grove tonight, where Rick Caruso will be watching the returns come in. Hi, Tom.
Hi there, Susie. Yeah, not a bad place to watch the returns come in, right? The Grove, of course, this is one of Caruso's most iconic properties. He will be taking that podium just behind me here at the Grove. Probably the next hour sometime. We're told around 8:45. We'll have to keep you posted on that. Earlier today, he was in Boyle Heights casting his ballot there. As he said, he spent a lot of money in this race so far, $40 million. He said he did so because he needed to get his name out there. And when he started out, not a lot of people knew who he was compared